Someone back here, maybe? No one in there. No one in there. Nope. Smith? Okay. Let me see what you got. Shaped blade, charmed falchion. Neat. Swamp boots, shaped belt, shaped gauntlets, shaped greaves, pure steel gauntlets. Very high defense, and it's not really that heavy. 6%, 12%, twice as good. Looking for the instructor. The teacher. I am to speak with somebody. Oh, you actually have a name. Hey, I have a control tool in my chest. I want it out. As you show it to her, she nods. An odd and intriguing design. I must try to make one. I think I can remove it. However, it will be difficult and extremely painful, and yet I think you must take the risk, if you would serve us. Go for it. Yeah, that was painful. Zakish directs you to a nearby stone table. You lie on it. She restrains you with ropes. Be quiet. No screaming. This is going to be agonizingly painful, and no moving. You might damage the sample. She seems to be enjoying this. She bares your chest, extends a long white claw, and touches the tool. She concentrates for a moment. The tool lets out a long shrill squeak, and then it shrivels up. It's more or less at this point that the agony starts. It feels as if a massive hand is squeezing your chest. Your lifeblood leaks out through a tiny hole in your heart. Ow. But Sakesh is prepared. With a smooth motion, she slides the tool out of you, being careful not to leave any bits behind. She puts a hand on the hole and concentrates and shapes you. The hole in your heart closes. The wound seals up. Then she cuts the ropes with her claws and runs off with the control tool, eager to preserve it for study. She leaves you gasping to recover on your own. And I lost some endurance. I didn't have that much to begin with. But hey, I'm no longer control tooled, so Raoul can't kill me with a snap of his fingers. I suppose that's about as good as I could hope for. Hey. Training? Ah, now the drain of my time truly begins. Godring says I must, so I must. Fortunately, I have not done enough to earn the stronger rituals. Fortunately, you have not done enough for us to earn the stronger rituals. Spells take more time to explain. Spells. These are cheaper. Essence armor, essence blade. Major heal. I could learn strong days. Improve shocking rain. Improve kill. Let's improve kill. It was cheap. Oh, goodness. Shaping? Meh. What is your purpose here? I am Godring's chief researcher. She waves a clawed hand at the laboratory. I command here. I make new creations for testing. I perform the final act of shaping that creates canisters. And soon Galdring will have his... Soon Gazakios will have its own Geneforge. You don't have a Geneforge? Not yet. Not here, but we do have two. At South Forge and North Forge. South Forge 1 was remade. We have none this far west. Soon, though, we will have one. Drakons can bathe in it and be reshaped. New forms, new power. The creature is practically drooling. Will only work be for Drakons? Sorts. If lesser rebels want a Geneforge, they can make their own. Can I help? Would aid me, perhaps. Why should you not lend me, time, since you cost me time too? Galdring has given me a task, in addition to my research. So I sometimes purge our lands of creations with sympathy, for the Trokovites. Those fools and traitors would deny us the tools we need to fight the Shapers. Their words call into question the very legitimacy of Drakons, of our right to exist and reshape ourselves. They must be hunted. You can help me. Why is it so important to fight the Trokovites too? They're becoming more popular. Every day more creations and rebels think that we must stop shaping. That would mean surrender. Surrender to the Shapers. Only the power of shaping can save us. Of course, they are also jealous. They want to keep power from the Drakons. We cannot let this happen either. Yeah, I didn't volunteer for that one. Doot, doot, doot. Well, according to Wikipedia, the Trakovites are not actually a sect that is a game-winning sect. So it's probably like last time where you can side with them and do some sort of sneaky things at the end of the game to get the Trakovite ending. I don't think I want to volunteer just yet. 4 living tools. Ha-ha! I can open up 4. It's pretty good. Tempting to get 10 ranks of spellcraft. What does this do? Charm. Not enough mental magic to use that. And I still can't go in that room. Probably. Nope. What about that room? Nope. What are you hiding? Well, I can head east now, I think. Maybe? What? Come on. Stop goofing off. Not sure what happened there. Hey, Greta. I am now a servant of Galdring. I've heard. Good soldier ready to continue the war without end. I only hope in the end you find that you have not substituted one tyrant for another. Well, what about you? I wasn't really given the option to join you, was I? No, I wasn't. No, sirree, Bob. You didn't ask, so I didn't. Let's see about going, come on everyone, let's go. Let's see if I can cross the barrier now that I'm an official rebel. Hello? I'm not up. Oh, jeez. Okay, so there's no getting to the east then, I guess. The game is divided into 2 maps. Well, this is a daunting setup. The tunnel at the base of the huge rock spire and are instantly confronted with a chain of mines. On the other side of them you see a pair of turrets. There's hiding here, they want to be prepared for attackers. Fortunately, they don't seem to consider you a threat. The mine's antennae aren't pointing to you. The 2 turrets are sitting dormant. You are being allowed in. You suspect that all of your movements will be closely watched. Burning turrets. Hello, Trokovites. My family has a history with you. Exploding Kashyyyks, wing bolts. Exploding Kashyyyks is just terribly cruel. The mines there aren't active. You leave the mined and guarded chambers, pass through several massive but open stone doors, and enter someone's living quarters. Looking around, you see a fire pit, a row of sleeping pallets, and other attempts to make this damp cavern as homely as possible. You also see several armed men and women, human servile. All of them watch you suspiciously when you enter. You ask them where you are. Ask one of them where you are. He nervously says, "Just wait a moment. Someone is coming," and looks down the passage to the south. Hey, dude. Caretaker Alois. Woman enters the chamber and approaches you. You suspect that she is young, but the last few years have aged her prematurely. A pair of daggers hang from her belt, though you suspect that they would not be of much use to her in a crisis. She gives you a little nod, noting your weapon and your equipment. I'm Caretaker Alois. I welcome you to the Trakovite Heaven. Our leader has given word that you are to be allowed in. She wishes to meet you. Our kind has been much hunted over the last few years. We take a risk whenever we allow a new person to find us. We hope you are not going to take advantage of our welcome with violence. Is this the case? You must be destroyed. I don't intend to attack you, I guess. Pleased to hear it. I hope you will meet with our leader. She's very interested in seeing you. Her hall is to the southeast. You're the caretaker? What does that mean? It is the title my charges gave me, she laughs. It becomes very serious. We send agents out into the world to spread our ideas and try to find brave souls to join us. Many are killed. Those who manage to return from the field come to me. I learn what they have seen. I give them new supplies, and I help treat the wounds they received at the hands of those who hate us. Your agents are killed. Killed? Yes, murdered or jailed, or just tortured. The Shapers hate and destroy rogue creations. But I think that they have saved their special hatred for our kind. Rebels just resist them. We challenge the whole foundation of the Shaper worldview. The Shapers hate us. They indulge that hatred with horrible acts. How did the agents survive? More now than they used to. We have learned hard lessons about where to hide and how to travel. What sort of person to contact and convert. Our agents still suffer and frequently die. I admire them very much. Who are you looking after right now? These are 2 agents here, Parcel and Aiken. One is leaving soon, another, she sighs, will be here for a while. Aiken? He is lucky to be alive. General Alwyn's soldiers caught him trying to slip into Pericalia. They were horrible. It affected him. Only speak with him if you must. He needs to spend time not thinking of everything. Okay. About Parcel. Serval. He just came here from Burwood Province. He is resting a bit before he goes southwest to the Storm Plains. To be honest, I should force him to stay longer than he is. He is painfully eager to return to danger. Okay. What are you Tracos up to? Smiles and blushes slightly. I am not a missionary. I'm not skilled at changing beliefs of others. I act on beliefs. on my beliefs and hope that some follow my example. That is all. You should speak with our leader. She has a force and clarity I admire. Your leader has more force? What do you mean? She is bolder, better able to fight and defend us, and she is strong. I suppose, more willing to do what needs to be done to change things, even if those decisions are hard. I do not envy her. I hope that the things she is trying to do cause more good than harm. Interesting. Well, who is this leader, then? Oh, they got a boat. It's up to a sea cave. A narrow stretch of salty water extends into the darkness to the north. Perhaps it goes all the way to the sea. There's a small dock here and several wooden longboats are tied near it. In case of attack, the defenses outside are mainly to slow down invaders. The Trokovites will escape through here. Neat. Oh, a store. Hey. Stop hiding behind the guard. Get back here. We're not done with you. Let me see your wares. You can keep those wares. I don't want them. Sage Mendoa. Trokovites are opposed to the use of shaping magic. They are not opposed to the use of magic and alchemy, even when those arts require essence. There appears to be only one mage in this hidden refuge. He is very busy alternating between brewing potions, breeding creations, and helping the other Trokovites. When he sees you, however, he immediately makes time to speak with you. Our leader wanted me to greet you when you arrived. Let you know that we Trokovites are civilized people, not powerless monks. I am Sage Mendoa. I take care of our haven's magical needs. You seem pretty busy. Indeed, I need assistance, but there is little to be had. Generally, the Shapers only allow outsiders who are most loyal to them learn magic. There are few who have my abilities and my beliefs. I have many responsibilities. Also, I am currently chosen to be a final defender. I must be prepared. Final defender. This is the third Trokovite haven. The previous ones were found and wiped out by Shapers. Every month, we choose by lots the final defenders. Our task is to be the last to escape, to give all and hold back attackers while the rest flee. Suffice to say that I hope the Shapers do not arrive anytime soon. Well, you are in rebel lands. Training? Happy and eager to show you what Trokovites are neither ignorant or weak. I can also teach you healing crafts. Though that art is highly influenced by shaping. Since it does not create life, it is permitted. Since you are not a full Trokovite, however, I am afraid I can't share all that I know. Latalia. I have had just about enough of Latalia to last me my entire life. Gotta tell ya, not really all that eager to get back into things with her. She's pretty crazy. She's outright bonkers. And I'll take that. Man, I have a lot of living tools. There's the caretaker again. Lots of turrets. They're raising turrets, living tools, thorn bushes, and other bits of already developed shaper inventions. They don't shape them, they carefully breed and raise them. Turrets are currently placid. They don't turn to aim at you. Training turrets is a difficult and important job. The punishment for failure is harsh. Yep, the punishment is a thorn in the face. It's sharp and prickly. Latalia. Give me one